Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cloverdale Playhouse, your community theater. It's good job having you and your support, and we're so thrilled you can be here. My name is Greg Thornton. I'm the artistic director here at the Playhouse, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to this opening night performance of our first production of our second season. So, welcome. And, Happy Valentine's Day for those of you who celebrate that. I always thought it was a strange day to, do you really need a special day to tell someone you love them? But there you have it anyway. It's a florist conspiracy. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. There are many, many people to thank for the success of the Playhouse all last season, and the fact that we are having great success. Obviously, you can tell with the beginning of the second season, just about the entire run of Cabaret is sold out. So if you have friends who want to see it, tell them to call quickly. Marshall St. Clair, our guru in the box office extraordinaire, will take care of them. I want to take a second, if I could, to thank a couple of people, in particular Morris Dees and Susan Starr, our founders. And our great board of directors, chaired by Dorma Walker. We thank them for all of their support and all of the volunteers who make this Playhouse possible. If you are new to the Playhouse and want to be a part of it, or just need to stay in touch with what's going on, there are cards on the backs of the pews, also out in the lobby during intermission or after the show. If you want to give us your contact information, we promise we won't bug you to death. But we'd love to have your support and know what's going on and keep you up to date with events around the Playhouse. And if you aren't new and are returning, thanks for coming back. A little bit of housekeeping, if I may. Would ask you to please turn off your cell phones, your beepers, your pagers, your electronic watches, your global positioning systems, since you know where you are and will be for the next couple hours. That's with us. Our bathrooms are located through this curtain doorway. There are two to the right. There are also two downstairs, so if you follow the stairs down and make a left, there'll be two restrooms there. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? We have a couple of things coming up. Our third Tuesday Guitar Pull, which is an original singer-songwriter night, which has been terrifically successful. And in memory of Joe Thomas Jr., who we lost in August, Joe was instrumental in getting the singer-songwriter night happening here at the Playhouse. And this February, this coming Tuesday, is our 12th in the series. It's pretty wonderful. We have Kate and Corey coming from Atlanta, who are winners of a national competition at the Ryman Auditorium in the Grand Ole Opry this past January. So they're coming, and Wesley Shearer and Tyler Braden from Montgomery will be joining us. It's a great night, great date. So if you're interested in original music and how songwriters work, that's a terrific evening. And our Playhouse School is about to start classes in the last week of February. So if you have young actors or old actors who are interested in learning about what the heck goes on stage and how it all happens, it's really all magic. So it's just, you can take the class, but it's smoke and mirrors pretty much. But no, we'd love to have folks come and take some classes with us. And then Irish Voices, which is an event we had last year, happens, believe it or not, the day before St. Patrick's Day, March 16th, right here on the stage. And it's readings and music from the great literature and culture of Ireland. So please join us for that. I just want to take a second also to thank all the volunteers, particularly Marshall St. Clair and Danny Davidson and George Jacobson. Those two guys head our volunteer group, and they do a terrific job. James Treadway and Alicia up in the booth keep us honest. They have some dances tonight. And our backstage crew and all the folks who helped build these costumes that Danny has done a beautiful job designing. All the folks who worked on this set. I don't know how we get this done without all the volunteers who make this possible. It's part of what community theater is all about and part of what makes it so special. I also want to take a second to thank Randy Foster, our director. Job with this great musical. It's a gem of the American musical theater. But mostly I want to thank the extraordinary talented cast you're about to be entertained by and moved by, life enhanced by. These guys have spent 6 weeks working on this show and have done an extraordinary job. So I want to thank the cast for doing this for us, and I want to thank you for being here. So it is a pleasure to present the Cloverdale Playhouse production of Candor and Ed's Cabaret.
Stranger, rudely j'essaie je suis sa chanter. Happy to see you, driver, resta, stay. Welcome and bienvenue, welcome in cabaret to cabaret to cabaret. Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen. Guten Abend, bonsoir, good evening. Wie geht's? Comment ça va? Do you feel good? I bet you do. Ich bin Johann Fritzia, just with my great compare. I am your host und sage, willkommen, bienvenue, welcome in cabaret to cabaret to cabaret. Leave your troubles outside. So, life is disappointing. Forget it. In here, life is beautiful. The girls are beautiful. Even the orchestra is beautiful. Was beautiful. Now, presenting the Cabaret Girls. Here they are, Rosie! Hello, Rosie. Rosie is so hot. Yep, they're Rosie. Too bad, so is Rosie. But for a few marks, who knows? Frenchie! I like to order my Frenchie on the side. On your side, Frenchie! Just kidding! Texas! Texas is from America! But she's a very cunning linguist. Shocking, Texas! Oh, it's Fritzy! Stop with this here! Last week we almost lost the table, 2 waiters and 3 bottles of champagne up here like this. It's getting to be a problem. Rosie, Lulu, Frenchie, Texas, and Fritzy. Each and every one a virgin. You don't believe me? Don't take my word for it. Go ahead, try Fritzy. Outside, he's winter, but in here, he's so hot. Every night we have to battle with the girls to keep us from taking off all of their clothes. So don't go away. Who knows, tonight, we may lose the battle.
Wir sagen willkommen, bienvenue, welcome in Cabaret, oh Cabaret, Cabaret.
We are here to serve you. And now for the Cabaret boys. Here they are, Bobby and Victor. What is it, Victor and Bobby? You know, there really is only one way to tell the difference. I'll show you later. Home faces. Oh God. Hans, we all know you can blow better than that. And the funny thing about him, there's nothing at all funny about him. And finally, the toast of Mayfair, Fräulein Sally Bowles!
Hello, darling.
I'll show them as
Happy to see you.
like a risk of stay!
Dear Sergeant, you come and you welcome. Brenda, it's no shade stranger. Happy to see you, just speak so something. Happy to see you, fly the rest of the day. Dear Sergeant, you come and you welcome. You Cabaret,
Welcome to the Kit Kat Club!
Wie geht's? Nein. Sind Sie frei?
Ja, bitter!
American.
I might as well wear a sign. Yankee Doodle.
Germany. Berlin. It's Ludwig.
Clifford Bradshaw, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Are we slowing down for the German border?
Yeah.
You've taken this trip before.
Many, many times. You are a Tory.
Not exactly.
Oh.
I'm a writer, and I give English lessons. Care for a cigarette? Herr Ludwig?
Yeah.
A cigarette.
Oh, thank you.
Does a great control it? Jeder Pass bitte. Welcome to Germany, Mr. Bradshaw. Yours.
Yup.
Jeder Pass bitte. Sie wollen Gastrophisch in Paris?
Nein, auf einer Urlaubsreise.
Bitte öffnen Sie Ihren Koffer. Öffnen Sie nur dessen Koffer.
Ja, das ist alles.
I wish you would enjoy your stay in Germany, Mr. Bradshaw. And most happy New Year. Mr. Grant, controller.
What's in the bag?
Oh, baubles from Paris, perfume, silk stockings, but Albany is permitted, you understand.
I guess I've done a little smuggling myself.
You are most understanding. I'm thanking you very much. You have been before to Berlin.
This is my first time.
We will see to it that it will open its arms to you. We begin tonight, New Year's Eve, at the Kit Kat Club. Hottest spot in the city. Telephones on every table. Girls call you. Boys call you. You call them. Instant connections.
Thanks, but I still got to find a room.
Oh, you have no room? This is no problem. Just tell Fraulein Schneider that Ernst Ludwig has spoken for you.
I can't afford the finest residence in all Berlin. I need something inexpensive.
But this is inexpensive. It's very inexpensive.
I don't care if it's awful as long as it's cheap.
Oh, but this is awful. You will love it.
Fraulein Schneider.
You see? You have a new friend, Ernst Ludwig. You have a fine place to stay, and you are having perhaps your first English pupil. So, welcome to Berlin, my friend. Welcome to Berlin.
Welcome to Berlin! They're coming down the new that come from the étranger stranger. Looking to stay on the Swiss Enchanté. Happy to see you, like rest, stay.
So, you see here, Bradshaw, all comforts. And with breakfast, only 100 marks.
It's very nice, Fraulein Schneider, but you don't have anything cheaper?
Oh, but my friend, Herr Ludwig.
I've very little money.
Oh, but you will give English lessons, and you will have many pupils. And they will pay you, and you will pay me, yeah?
50 marks, that's my absolute limit. If you anything else, I don't care how small, how far from the
Oh,
bathroom.
Lord Professor, this is more suitable.
I'm not a professor. Think of me as a starving author. What do you have for a starving author?
An author, a poet. Oh, you have to know.
A novelist.
A novelist? Oh, and you'll be most famous. And you will be like years ago, been in all my rooms, persons of real quality. This is your room. Here is for you to write. Oh, and your window. From there you can see all of the Nolendorf flats. Oh, look, you see that little house over there? The U-Bahn station. 10 minutes, you are anywhere in Berlin.
Subway.
Oh, such a desirable window for a novelist.
I can still only afford 50 marks.
Oh, but this room is worth 100. More than 100. 50. Set. You say 50 marks. I say 100 marks. A difference of 50 marks. Why should I stand in our way? As long as the road's to left, the 50 that I will get is 50 more than I had yesterday, yeah? And you're as old as I. Is anybody as old as I? What difference does it make? On other palms, you take. For the sun will rise and moon will set, and we learn how to settle for what you get. It'll all go on if we're here or not, so who cares? So what? So who cares? So what? When I was a girl, my summers were spent by the sea. So what? And I had a maid to all in the house, but not me. So what? Now I sweep up the floors, and I wash out the walls, and I empty the change from pot. If it ended that way, then it ended that way. I just shrug and I say, so what? For the sun will rise and the moon will set, and you learn how to settle for what you get. It will all go on if we're here or not. So who cares? So what? So who cares? So what? When I had a man, my figure was boyish and flat. So what? Through all of his years, he was so disappointed in that. So what? Now I have what he missed, and my bosom is full, but he lies in a churchyard plot. If it wasn't to be that he ever would see the abundance of me, so what? For the sun will rise and the moon will set, and you learn how to stand up for what you get. It will all go on if we're here or not, so who cares? So what? So who cares? So what? Well, once I was rich, but now all my fortune is gone. So what? And love disappears, and only the memory lives on. So what? If I live through all that, and I live through all that, Vicky Moss doesn't mean a lot. If I like that you're here, and I like that you're here, Happy New Year, my dear, and so what? For the sun will rise and the moon will set, and you learn how to stand up for what you get. It will all go on, we're here or not, so who cares? So what? Who cares? So what? It all goes on. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? So what? The telephone is in the hall. I go fetch towels.
Fräulein Schneider, there's no hot water in the bathroom.
If you will
It's
excuse
trying
me.
to speak. Oh, you finally rented this room.
This is Herr Clifford Bradshaw, the world famous American novelist.
How do you do? Oh,
Fräulein Kost, across the hall. Please feel free at any time.
Fritzi, where are you?
Ah, my nephew! He's visiting me from Hamburg.
Come, we talk outside. We're disturbing, Herr Bradshaw. And take your nephew with you from Hamburg. Please, accept my apologies. In future, I keep her paid.
please don't.
Oh, but a novelist interested in such persons.
Oh, yes.
What now? Oh,
Fräulein Schneider, it is 11 o'clock.
oh, 11 o'clock already. I have been shown Herr Bradshaw this room. Herr Bradshaw, Herr Schutz, who also lives here.
Pleased to meet you.
You are an American. I have a cousin in Buffalo, Felix Tannenbaum. It is possible you know him?
I hardly ever get to Buffalo.
Herr Schutz is proprietor of the finest fruit market on the Louisville Plaza.
Italian oranges. Delicious.
I will dress now. Herr Schutz has been kind enough to invite me to join him for a glass of schnapps for the new year.
And a little fruit.
And why not? Otherwise, I'm in bed with a hot water bottle.
Perhaps your bread.
No, thank you.
Another time. I want to wish you Mazel in the new year.
Mazel.
Yiddish. It means luck.
Thanks. Same to you.
I come to you for like in 10 minutes. It is schnapps.
And a fruit. And now, anything you require, day or night, just knock on my door. And also, welcome to Berlin.
Welcome to Berlin.
Welcome to Berlin. Famous novelist, open Remington.
Hello.
That's what you came here for.
Sitting all alone there like that, you happen to catch my eye. Would you like to buy a girl a drink?
Would you like to buy a boy a drink?
Welcome to Berlin. Famous novelist.
Yeah, good. Come on over.
Meine Damen und Herren, Madame et Monsieur, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the Kit Kat Club is happy to present a most talented young lady from England. Yeah, England. So talented, so charming, so ooh. Just yesterday I says to her, I want you for my wife. She says to me, your wife? What would she want with me? Thank you. And talk to me about when you're finished with her. Fräulein, Samuel!
Mama thinks I'm living in a convent. A secluded little convent in the southern part of France. Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I'm working in a nightclub in a pair of lacy pants. So please, sir, if you run into my mama, don't reveal my indiscretion. Give a working girl a chance. Hush up! Don't tell mama, shush up! Don't tell mama, whatever you do. If you had a secret, you bet I would keep it. I would never tell on you. I'm breaking every promise that I made love. So won't you tie me to a girl that gets to take favor and please like sweet potato cheese from the later. No, my darling is not against the law. You can tell my papa that's alright, 'cause he comes in here every night. Tell papa what you say. Mama thinks I'm on a tour of Europe with a couple of Miss Old chumps and a lady chaperone. Hello, darling! Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I left them on my passport and I'm touring on my own. So please, sir, if you run into my mama, don't reveal my indiscretion. Just leave well enough alone. Hush up! Don't tell mama, shush up! Don't tell mama, whatever you do. If you had a secret, you bet I would never tell on you. You wouldn't want to get me in a pickle and have her go and cut me off without a nickel. So let's trust one another. Keep this from my mother, though I'm still as pure as mountain snow. You can tell my uncle here now, 'cause he's my agent anyhow. But don't tell mama what you know. You can tell my grandma suits me fine. Just yesterday she joined the line. Tell mama what you know. You can tell my brother that ain't grim, 'cause if he squeals on me, I'll squeal on him. But don't tell mama, it's a don't tell mama, please don't tell mama what you know. If you see my mummy, mum's the word.
Anything can happen.
Table number 3.
Hello?
You're English!
Absolutely!
Oh, you're American. But you speak English beautifully, darling. I'm over here.
Oh, hello!
Hello. Will you just keep talking? You can't imagine how starved I've been.
Okay, let's see. Somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. A band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Margie Casey has struck out.
Oh, yes. Well, don't stop, please.
I'm afraid that's all I know. My name is Cliff Bradshaw.
Where are you from?
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. You never heard of it.
Did you like my number?
You bet.
Are you alone?
Yes.
Then let me buy you a drink. But not right at this moment.
Hello?
Is that Cliff Bradshaw?
Who's this?
Bobby, we met in London at the Nightingale Bar.
Bobby! Oh, hello!
Hello! Listen, it's crazy tonight, but maybe you can come backstage. It's right through there.
Now?
Later, 15 minutes, all right?
All right.
Meine Damen und Herren, Madame Monsieur, ladies and gentlemen. You have 10 seconds to lose your wife's husbands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
I can do anything I please. I own this club.
Part owner.
And we all agree. It's a new year. Time for a new face.
A new tart, you mean?
Is that so shocking, Fraulein Bowles?
The only shocking thing is that nobody can seem to see that I've been trying against all odds to bring this seedy little dive a little allure.
Allure? Our customers hate allure. Every time we even mop the floor, they complain.
But Max, lots of people come here because of me.
No one. They'll even notice you've gone.
But Max, I don't know about the laws here, but it can't just be legal to... I mean, don't you have to give a girl or 2 week notice? Or at least a week?
Why don't you organize a union? Go join all those communists marching in the streets.
But Max, don't... Bastard! Come in.
I don't think I'm in the right place.
Oh, Chris.
Cliff.
Oh, Cliff. Did you come for your drink?
Sorry?
I promised you a drink, and here you are. Is gin all right? Of course it is. It's all I've got.
Gin. I guess so. Why not?
Will you pour? I only have a few minutes. Why did you say you were English?
I don't know. A whim. You ever had a whim?
Constantly. I used to love pretending I was someone else. Someone rather mysterious and fascinating. Then I grew up and I realized I was mysterious and fascinating. I'm Sally Bowles. Happy New Year, darling. Are you new in Berlin?
I've only been here for 3 hours.
3 hours? Welcome. How long are you staying?
I'm working on a novel. I'll stay till it's finished.
Oh, you're a novelist. Marvelous. You can write about what swine people are and have huge success and make pots of money.
Let's talk about Sally Bowles. What part of England are you from? London? Stratford-on-Avon? Stonehenge?
You mustn't ever ask me questions. If I want to tell you anything, I will. Now, why did you come to Berlin to write your novel?
I'd already tried London and Paris.
Just looking for a place to write?
Something to write about.
Where are you staying?
The Nullendorf Platz.
Oh, the Nullendorf Platz. I love the Nullendorf Platz. It's so racy. I live just upstairs here. It would be too divine to invite you up, but Max is most terribly jealous.
Max, your husband.
Oh, no. He's just the man I'm sleeping with this week. I say, am I shocking you talking this way.
I say, are you trying to shock me?
Oh, you're quite right, you know. Oh, there's my cue. Is there really a place called Mudville?
Absolutely, it's in New Jersey.
Don't forget to leave your number. Tulip!
That was never a good color for you. Cliff, this is Victor. He's sharing my apartment with me.
How do you do? Oh,
He's heard all about you.
all about you.
I can't say, but will you ring me later?
Of course.
You better have.
Bobby Cobb.
Oh, yeah. Happy New Year. Oh, come on, Cliff. This is Berlin. Relax. Loosen up. Be yourself.
My hair,
one does what one must.
You know what is the trouble with English? It is not an exact language. As a man must learn 50,000 words, as a man cannot speak it correctly.
Either one must memorize, or one cannot speak.
Either. Or. The time is now finished.
I'm in no hurry.
But the lesson is for 1 hour, yeah? Now the pupil is waiting.
What other pupil?
Well, as a pupil. And I make a suggestion. I have many friends most anxious for improving their English. I will put them on to you. But for tonight, I will telephone a lady friend of mine. She will bring a friend for you. Elsa. She is most loving of Americans, Gary Cooper in particular.
Not tonight, Ernst.
But you haven't seen this Elsa. Hot stuff. Believe me, in 1 minute, you will be making a pass after her.
A pass at her.
A pass at her.
I've got a date tonight.
Oh, a typewriter? But what can one do with a typewriter?
Not very much lately.
Then come. Perhaps you and I only. We make a large whoopee.
I've got a budget, Ernst, and it only allows for a very small whoopee, unfortunately.
Then you will be my guest. I will show you the real Berlin.
It's very tempting, Ernst.
We will acquaint with one another.
As soon as I can afford it.
It's very difficult, you know, adjusting to the idea of a poor American. I had an idea. I know that if you want to make money, I have a better way of doing it.
Doing what?
Briefly, by taking a few brief trips to Paris. Nothing more, just a few days once or twice. Yeah. And then we will find it for you.
What do I have to bring?
Well, you bring everything with you that it takes.
Things you would, on the train.
And we will go to Paris.
Come in.
Herr Bradshaw, there is a young lady to see you. A young lady in a fur coat.
A young lady.
For I said a ball.
Bowles? Ask her to come in.
You're acquainted with Fräulein Bowles from London, perhaps?
From the Kit Kat Club last night.
You are some snappy operator.
Where were you last night?
I have such a regret, but I was just explaining to Herr Bradshaw I was delayed on business, but I promised to come to the club very soon.
Oh, don't you dare. I don't want anyone going near that bloody club ever again. Well, just put it anywhere, darling. I'll unpack later.
Unpack? But Herr Bradshaw did not mention.
I'll only be here temporarily.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this is not possible.
How much are you paying?
50 marks.
60 marks.
It's not the money.
70.
I cannot permit.
80.
85.
Done.
And now, please make yourself comfortable and cozy. Frau Bradshaw.
Such a to-do. Well, I will see you Friday for our next lesson, but I am telling you something. I think I am taking from you the wrong lessons, yeah?
Sally, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Would you have guessed I was terrified?
Are you?
Well, what if he'd thrown me out? Can you imagine how that would feel? Being thrown out twice in one day.
You mean Max?
Yeah, Max. But you know whose fault it was, didn't you? If you hadn't come to the Kit Kat Club and been so dreadfully attractive, and recited poetry, and forced your way into my dressing room.
Sally, about your staying here.
You know what I'd love, darling? A spot of gin.
Gin?
You've got some. I mean, I think one must.
No, I don't have any gin.
Oh, well. Prairie oysters, then.
Prairie oysters?
It's just raw egg whooshed around in some Worcestershire sauce. It's heaven for a hangover.
I haven't got a hangover. You carry around eggs with you?
Of course. One never knows when one will have a desperate craving for an omelette, does it? Actually, I salvaged these from my previous digs.
That's quite a coat.
Well, it should be. It cost me all I had. Little did I know how soon I'd be unemployed.
I gather your friend Max runs the Kit Kat Club?
Well, you're divinely intuitive. I do hope I'm not going to fall madly in love with you. You're not in the movie business in any way. Well, then you're safe. More or less. Although, I do believe a woman can't be truly a great actress until she's had several passionate affairs and had her heart broken. Oh, Tom, I should have let Ernst pay my cab fare. He has all that money from Paris.
From Paris?
He smuggles it in for some political party.
Ernst is in politics?
But it's also terribly tedious. Holes in my roof. It means neck and leg break. It's supposed to stop it from happening, though I doubt it does. Well, that tastes like peppermint.
That's because it's my toothbrush mug.
Well, it makes me feel terribly cinch.
Sally, you've got to understand that you just can't.
Oh, is this your novel? It's in German, Mein Kampf.
It's not my novel. I thought I should know something about German politics.
But why? You're an American. Oh, a typewriter. How creative. You could be the next Dostoevsky. Will you allow me to watch you work? Gunter Neverwood.
Who?
Gunter Werner. He does things. And guess who's going to be in his next production? The Woman in Room 16.
Are you the woman?
No, unfortunately. I play Penny, an English girl. It's a very good part. Gunter wrote it especially for me.
What's it about?
I have it the foggiest. It's in German. Listen. Guten Tag, ich heiße Penny, ich bin in London.
Nobody's ever translated it for you.
But it's so much more fun not knowing. Will you allow me to watch you work? I promise to be incredibly quiet.
Look, I don't think I could work with someone else on the premises.
Then I'll go out. I'll take long, invigorating walks.
In the middle of the night? Look, and there's another thing. I'm not a prude, at least.
Homosexual in any way. Bobby says you are.
Bobby?
A boy from the Kit Kat Club. He says he met you in London at the Nightingale Bar.
The Nightingale Bar.
Is it possible?
I guess so. Anything's possible. I've been to lots of bars.
And did you and Bobby have an affair?
Did he say that?
He implied it.
I see.
You know, Cliff, if it's all right with you, I'd like to withdraw the question. Because really, it's none of my business. I think people are people. I really do, Cliff. Don't you? I don't think anyone should have to explain anything. For example, if I were to paint my fingernails green, and it just so happens that I do paint them green, well, if anyone should ever ask why, I say, because I think it's pretty. Because I think it's pretty, I reply. So if anyone should ever ask about you and me, you have two alternatives. You can either say, oh yes, it's true, we're living in delicious sin. Or you could simply tell the truth and say, I met this perfectly marvelous girl in this perfectly wonderful place as I lifted a glass to the start of a marvelous year. Before I knew it, she called on the phone and died. Next moment, I was no longer alone, but sat reciting some perfectly marvelous verse in my charming American style. How I dazzled her senses was truly no less than a crime. Now I'm a perfectly marvelous girl in my perfectly beautiful room, and we're living together and having a marvelous time.
Sally, I'm afraid it just wouldn't work. You're much too distracting.
Distracting? No! Inspiring. She tells me truly remarkable tales of really scandalous life, which I'll probably use as a chapter or two in my book. And since my stay in Berlin was to cause creation,
any money?
A few marks. 6.
Oh, God.
Oh, please, Cliff. Just for a day or two. Please.
I met this truly remarkable girl in this really incredible town, and she skillfully managed to talk her way into my world. I have a terrible feeling I said a dumb thing. Besides, I've only got one narrow bed.
So you see, everybody in Berlin has a perfectly marvelous roommate. Some people have 2 people.
I leave the end of the week. Since you insist,
insist. You insist.
So what about the sailors?
The same. For I cause. If you wish to continue living here, you must not let me catch you with any more sailors. Understand?
Very good. So it is the same as always.
No, it is not the same as always. For my cost, I have put my foot down. For my cost. For my cost. You hear me? For my cost. For my cost.
Fräulein Snyder, good evening.
Yes, shoots for a surprise.
You are occupied.
No, freeze a bird. Oh, forgive my appearance.
But it is most becoming.
Thank you.
I have brought you a little something from the shop.
Oh, another little something.
Send my compliments.
But what can it be? What's so heavy? Pears? Las Vegas, you brought me pears, and oh, such pears. Apples, perhaps? No, Friday was apples.
Yeah, Friday was apples.
Then I cannot guess.
Then open.
Oh, here's juice. Can I believe what I see? Oh no, this is too much to accept. So rare, so costly, so luxurious.
If you brought me diamonds, if you brought me pearls, if you brought me roses, like some other gifts might bring to other girls, it couldn't please me more than the gift I see. A pineapple for me.
If in your emotion you begin to sway, or then to get some air, or grab a chair to keep from fainting dead away, it couldn't please me more than to see you cling to the pineapple I bring.
I can hear her violin pieces blow.
It's from California.
Even so, how am I to thank you?
Kindly let it pass.
Would you like a slice?
That might be nice, but frankly, it would give me gas.
When we were living there, not to eat but see.
A pineapple
For me,
from me.
But you must not bring me any more pineapple. Do you hear? It is not from love. It is a gift a young man would present to his lady love. It makes me blush.
But there is no one in all of Berlin who is more deserving. If I could, I would fill your entire room with pineapples. A pineapple for you.
for you.
I think I need to lie down for a moment. My head is spinning.
Fräulein Snyder, good evening.
Good evening, Herr Schultz. I am overwhelmed.
Good evening, Herr Schultz.
think I dropped a small coin, a groschen. It rolled this way.
You're looking for a groschen. I'm looking for 2 marks.
I got the letter. All 7 pages. Are you all right? Sally?
I'm just not speaking today.
Okay. My mother says, tell Sally to lay off the gin.
Oh, she does not.
And here's the check.
Hooray! $50. How much is that in real money?
More than enough to pay off the rent.
And dinner at the Avon with a bottle of champagne and a glass of champagne?
All right. Why so gloomy?
Because we never have dinner at the Avon anymore.
We never did. I'm so excited you finished your novel, Clifford, darling. What a liar I've been.
Poor Cliff. It's all my fault. I was always dragging you off to party after party.
Oh, but I love those parties. I like this whole town. It's so tawdry and terrible, and everyone's always having such a great time. It's like children playing in their room, getting wilder and wilder, knowing any minute that their parents could come home.
Maybe you should write about your childhood.
That was my first novel.
Well, there must be something else to write about.
Sally Bowles.
Well, of course. See, I told you I'd inspire you. There's a more to Sally. But you must make me ravishing and sublimely seductive, so no man can resist me. Not even a rather strange, handsome young American who would ask me to share his room and his bed and falls desperately in love with me. Don't worry, it's only fiction.
Now all I have to do is write it.
I do wish I were less distracting.
It's true. Nobody could work with you around, not Hemingway, not Tolstoy, not even Proust. Oh no, Sally, I didn't mean that.
But it's time, Cliff. I've never stayed with anyone so long. One must keep mobile, mustn't one?
What's the matter? Got a better offer?
Dozens. I've never stayed so long with anyone. I'm sure you've other offers too.
Oh, dozens. A couple. Not one.
Not even Bobby. He phoned today, by the way.
Don't go.
What?
Please, don't go.
Are you serious?
The hell with Bobby. I like you here. I need you. I need you. The truth is, Sally, when you're out all night, I can't sleep. My little bed seems to become so empty. I've never felt this way about anyone. Anyone at all.
You truly mean this?
More than anything I've ever meant before.
Cliff!
Are you going to tell me what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Not a thing. I'm pregnant.
Are you sure? Well, what are we going to do?
What am I going to do? The usual thing, I suppose.
You've done it before.
1,000 times.
Well, don't you think you want to check with the father?
Why?
Well, to help to pay for the doctor, for one thing.
I do so hate an awful doctor.
Then maybe...
And anyway, who is the father? Could be anyone.
Well, it could be me, Sally. It could be me.
True.
And Sally, if it's mine,
We'll never know, will we?
we could.
Oh, yes. 9 months of being sick every morning, and then the happy day. And whom does it resemble? Max, a horrid little German infant, with a moustache, ordering us about.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Or perhaps an Oriental. I seem to recall a rather taciturn Malaysian.
Sally, can you do me a favor and just shut up? Can we just be serious for a minute?
Oh, I doubt it, Cliff.
This could be the best thing that's ever happened for us.
Oh, I doubt it, Cliff.
We're drifting. We have no focus to our lives. A baby would make all the difference. I know it would for me. I'd get a job. I'd have to. I'd stay home nights, write the novel, wash the diapers, the whole bit. Listen, Sally, will you just do one thing for me, please? Will you just think about it before you see the doctor?
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me close. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are in my favor.
What? I do not wish to intrude.
Would you care for a drink, darling?
Only if you will join me.
Well, just this once.
What's on your mind, Ernst?
You remember we spoke briefly about the possibility of an occasional brief trip to Paris. You were interested, I think, in the next few days. Ah, thank you. And I promise you will be assisting a most worthy cause.
Well, whatever it is, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
As you wish.
How about going tomorrow?
Tomorrow? But we are going to the party.
I think I'll skip it.
That's why, Clifford.
Let's just say I'm turning over a new leaf.
Turning over a new tree.
And you, Sally, are you turning over as well?
Well, who knows? I mean, Cliff and I may just turn out to be the two most utterly boring people you ever met.
So, what would I have to do?
Well, it's all very simple, really. You will just go to an address I will give you in Paris. You'll pick up a small briefcase and we'll bring it back to Berlin. I will give you 75 marks.
75 marks?
And that is only the beginning. So you will go to Paris?
Absolutely! Anything for a buck.
Prost!
So you see, Daddy's doing it one way to make money. Money makes the boat go around, the boat go around, the boat go around. Money makes the boat go around, makes the boat go round. A mark, a yen, a buck, or a pound, a buck. Or a pound, a buck, or a pound is all that makes the bird go around. That clink, ding, clang, ding sound can make the bird go round. Money, 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 money. If you happen to be rich,
They just love some patriotic German boys. I have a duty. Good night, Ruth. You must be sure to come back again soon. At any time. Bring your friends. Go home. Oh, good evening, Fräulein Schneider. Busy evening, no? I see we are, after all, sisters under the skin.
Fräulein Cobb.
Yes.
This fine lady is not your sister. This fine lady has just honored me by consenting to giving her hand in marriage.
Marriage?
Yes, we marry in 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
So a little respect for the future Frau Schultz, if you please.
Ja. Frau Schultz.
Oh, thank you. Schultz, you must agree.
But what else could I do?
Oh, but what a magnificent line to protect my reputation.
But why did I say 3 weeks? Why not 3 months, 3 years? This way she will know the truth so quickly. Unless... Unless what?
You said unless.
Oh, but it is foolish. I mean, after all, who would have me? An elderly widower, balding, with heartburn, and a little flute.
And so am I such a bargain yet? An unbeautiful spinster with some rooms to let, poorly furnished.
I work 14 hours a day.
I do my own study.
My right leg bothers me.
Oh, I have such palpitations.
I'm not a well man.
Well, am I a well woman?
What are we talking about? We're alive. And what good is it alone? So, if you would even consider marriage...
I will consider.
But take your time, by all means. No hurry.
Oh, but we must discuss this. We must not marry merely to humiliate for our cause.
I assure you, Fräulein Schneider, this is not the case.
Oh, but let's be honest. If she had not caught us today, you would not propose.
Then tomorrow.
You mean this?
I had it in my mind.
Oh, they're so impulsive.
You hesitate because you have never been married. It frightens you. But believe me, it can work wonders. How the world can change. It can change like that due to one little word. Married. See a palace rise from a 2-room flat due to one little word. Married. And the old despair that was often there suddenly ceases to be. For you'll wake one day, look around and say, somebody wonderful married.
die Sowjets war. Der kein winziges Wort heirat. Auf die Welt geschossen, der kein Märchenschloss. Mit seinem winziges Wort heirat.
Adiós, já não sou tão lá.
Sometimes my soul is born.
For your way, one day, look around and say, somebody wonderful.
Somebody wonderful.
Marries me.
Why? Was there any trouble?
No, but I'll be glad to get rid of this.
Oh, spare the child.
My God, I always forget.
Well, of course you do. You're not the one who's mortally ill every morning.
Neither are you.
Well, there's still time. Come, I can't wait to give them their present.
Herr Clifford, you are back!
Herr Schultz.
Fräulein Schneider, Herr Schultz, this is for you, but be careful.
Oh, look at huge crystal.
Hot crystal. It's for fruit.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I promise I will keep it filled as long as we live. This bowl will not be empty.
Fräulein Schneider, I am welcome.
Oh, it's my fault. I did not invite you. But that's only because I know you work in the evening.
Tonight I am free.
I should live so long.
Come, Ruby, it is Fräulein Schneider's party. Why don't you dance with her?
I could not.
Oh, it will be my pleasure.
You got the beefcakes.
Bottles from Paris, perfume, silk stockings.
75 months.
It's a gift from heaven.
And now I should find Fräulein Schneider.
Dance with me.
Do I have to?
Fräulein Schneider, I'm wishing you much happiness.
Oh, thank you, Henry Vicky.
I'm sorry to be late, but there was a meeting, an important meeting.
One glass, one glass.
And now I should like to meet the groom-to-be.
Herr Schultz, but where can he be? He has been having a glass of schnapps with everybody. You will forget that he's a bit you understand.
Good evening. Good evening. Who is this?
This is Herr Ludwig,
have a glass of schnapps with me? Then you must eat. There is so much food and so many pretty girls. I will introduce you to them, but I do not know their names. You have to introduce yourself. Then you will dance. Would you like another glass of schnapps?
You haven't given me the first one.
No.
Here, let me do it.
Thank you.
Nothing for me? Nothing for me?
You've had enough.
You hear? You hear? Not even married, and already she is in control. And it is pleasant. At last, someone who cares if I am foolish.
But many, many happy years to a most outstanding couple.
Beautiful dancing.
Herr Ludwig,
Ah.
remember me? Fräulein Kost?
Ah,
You must dance with me.
pleasure, Fräulein. Clifford, bitte, you hold my briefcase and my coat. I am sorry, you do not wish to know my politics.
Is this the good cause?
Our party will be the leaders of the new Germany.
Yes, I've been reading your leader's book.
But enough about politics. What does it matter? We are friends, good friends. Yeah? With your permission, Fraulein. Most delightful party. Herr Schultz is a most generous host.
He should be. He could afford 10 times as much. They have all the money, the jewels.
I think I have changed my mind. You will forgive me, Fraulein. Fraulein Schneider, may I have a word? Fraulein Schneider, we are old acquaintances. I have sent you many new lodgers. Let me ask you, think what you are doing? This marriage is not advisable. I cannot stress this too strongly for your own welfare.
What about Herr Schultz's welfare?
He's not a German.
He was born here.
He is not a German. Good night. Sorry, Clifford. Good night.
Herr Ludwig, you are not leaving so early.
I do not find this party amusing.
Oh, but it is just beginning. We will make it amusing, you and I, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, babes, Herr Ludwig, this is for you. The sun on the meadow is summery warm. The stag in the forest runs free. But gather together to greet the storm. Tomorrow belongs to me. The branch of the linden is leafy and green. The